If you're watching this, there's a very real chance you shouldn't be alive. Not because of fate, not because of luck, but because 40 years ago, one man sat alone in a concrete bunker and chose not to believe a machine.
History teaches us about wars that happened. This story is about the war that almost did.
September 26, 1983. The Cold War is at its coldest. The United States and the Soviet Union are pointing enough nuclear weapons at each other to erase civilization several times over. Everyone is tense. Everyone is paranoid. Everyone is waiting for the other side to blink. And deep inside the Soviet Union, in a classified command center buried underground, a lieutenant colonel named Stanislav Petrov begins his night shift. No medals, no entourage, no idea that history is about to knock.
Petrov wasn't a general. He wasn't a politician. He wasn't even supposed to think. His job was simple. If the system said America launched nuclear missiles, he was to report it immediately, and the response would be automatic.
At 12:14 a.m., the alarm screams to life. A siren so loud it rattles the walls. Red lights flash. Screens light up with a single word: launch. The Soviet satellite system has detected an American nuclear missile. Just one. Then another. Then another. Then another. 5 nuclear missiles headed straight for the Soviet Union. Brief silence.
This is the moment every simulation warned about, the moment the system was built for. Petrov is now holding the fate of the world in his hands.
Protocol is clear. He must pick up the phone, call his superiors, confirm the attack. Within minutes, the Soviet Union will launch everything it has. Hundreds of missiles, millions dead in the first hour, billions by the end. No second chances.
But Petrov hesitates. Because something feels wrong.
Think about it. If the United States wanted to start a nuclear war, why only 5 missiles? Why not hundreds? Petrov stares at the screen. The system is brand new, untested, unproven, and yet it's telling him the unthinkable. This is where history usually celebrates obedience. Instead, it remembers hesitation.
Petrov breaks protocol. He does the one thing he's never supposed to do. He trusts his gut.
He reports it as a false alarm, not because he's sure, but because he isn't. Minutes pass. Nothing happens. No explosions. No incoming warheads. The missiles never existed. The satellite had mistaken sunlight reflecting off clouds for nuclear launches. A glitch, a cosmic accident, a mistake that nearly ended the world. Years later, in rare interviews, Petrov would say something chilling.
That sentence should haunt you. Because systems don't care about context. They don't feel fear. They don't imagine children or cities or tomorrow. They just execute.
Petrov saved humanity and was quietly punished for doing so. No parade, no promotion. Instead, he was reprimanded for not following protocol. The system didn't want heroes. It wanted obedience. Eventually, he retired, struggled financially, lived in a small apartment. The man who prevented World War III could barely afford groceries.
It wasn't until decades later that the world found out what happened. By then, Petrov was old, tired, and uncomfortable with attention.
That's the most terrifying part. The fate of civilization didn't rest on wisdom or morality or international agreements. It rested on one man deciding a machine might be wrong.
Today, we have systems far more complex, faster, smarter, and still imperfect.
We like to believe the world is stable, that someone, somewhere is in control, but sometimes everything hangs on a single human moment, a pause, a doubt, a decision not to press a button. Stanislav Petrov died in 2017. Most people will never know his name, but every sunrise since 1983 exists because of him.
History doesn't always remember its saviors, but it lives because of them.
If the world ever ends, it probably won't be because someone wanted it to. It'll be because no one stopped it. This time, someone did.